King news, my lovely, wonderful people. It don't dey happen again. No. Atiku cripples Tinubu's plan and plot to hide under privacy law in certificate forgery case. Atiku do you see it do explain say guy, this cannot happen. So this is the new thing going on now. Yes, as Atiku says, release the results. Release it. We cannot continue. Release the results. Yes, you have to release it. Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Over the Chicago State University certificate, you can't use privacy law to stop the release of your academic record. Do all you can, all you want. But listen, guys, you can't use privacy law to stop it. This is Atiku's solemn message to Tinubu. Say, Tinubu, I'm watching you. I'm watching you very closely. You say what? That there is privacy law, and so you will not allow your result to be released. Why is it that you have something to hide, and as a result of that, you don't want this result to? What is this result to you? What exactly is going on? Well, my people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details. Over this Chicago certificate, you can't use privacy law to stop the release of your academic record. Atiku tells Tinubu. The candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, in the last presidential election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he cannot use the excuse of privacy law to stop the release of his academic record from the Chicago State University. Late Nigeria recall that the court had on September the 19th heard that Atiku's application for discovery overweight Tinubu's plea for protection under the privacy law. So Atiku's own, overweight Tinubu. Tinubu does not have an excuse. If he was a private citizen, fine. If Tinubu was a private citizen, he has a right to his, for his result to be made known. But now he's not a private citizen. Since you decided to take the office of the president, oh dear, you have made yourself a public figure. Yes? So let's continue. Tinubu had, among other grounds for the denial of Atiku's request, submitted that the magistrate, Judge Jeffrey Gilbert, erred in directing Chicago State University to release his document, his private document, bordering on his diplomatic certificate, the transcript and the admission letter, among others. But Judge Gilbert pointed out that the case of Atiku has merit, and it has to do with Tinubu's qualification for the 2023 presidential election, which Tinubu, won according to Nigerian election process, INEC announcing that he won. Dissatisfied, Tinubu last Thursday begged a federal high court presided over by Justice Nancy to delay the enforcement of the order till Monday, September the 25th, when he formally filed an objection. Speaking on Tinubu's objection, Atiku insisted that all grounds of objections raised by him against the exclusion of the lawful order of the magistrate court were resolved by Justice Gilbert after listening to the parties. At Monday proceedings, Tinubu had, among others, argued that the granting of the order violates his right to privacy and breached U.S. law regarding the release of academic record. But Atiku, in his last move, insists that the law of privacy pleaded by Tinubu to stop the release of his academic record was not related and tenable in this instance. Atiku's lawyer, Angela, in her reply, pointed out that the FERPA and analogous status law do not create an independent privilege for educational record and cannot serve as a shield against a court order issued against Tinubu. According to the applicant, the right to privacy in interest under FERPA is a non-starter The status does not give individuals any enforcement right, adding that FERPA does not provide a privilege that prevents the disclosure of student record. More so, Atiku argued that Tinubu cannot plead protection when he has placed his educational record at the issue at hand already in a public format. The form ECF 40 of INEC was filled by Tinubu, and he submitted the same diplomatic result to INEC. Tinubu record has shown that he came to Chicago State University, he graduated with honors, and this is what we want to verify. It is for verification if he has an opportunity to be Nigeria's president. So this is what is doing well. This is what is happening, and this is what is going on. And we just need everyone to know that, this is what is happening. So my lovely, wonderful people, it is important that we all understand this. It is important that we know that our brother is seriously insisting that he is protected, and that, nobody takes that opportunity away from him. So that's what our brother is doing. That's what our brother is doing. So he's making sure, Tinubu is really, the guy has had it up to here. Like, what have I done? What have I done? Where did I go wrong? You went wrong when you said Emilio Con. Now it is, don't get me wrong. People, don't get me wrong. Before you crucify me, please, just be patient and listen. You came out and told Nigerians you will love to be their president. You did all that was necessary with your sound mind. You took the forms. You paid for it. You filled it out. You contested your primaries from your party. You won to represent your party. You went out to campaign. According to INEC, you won the election. So how is it that you now want privacy? When you fill the form according to Atiku, you put out your document. That was what you did. You put out your document because parts of the form require that there are other, things to accompany that form, such as your results. You placed them out. You were not compared. It was not under duress. You filled the form. You filled the academic record. You answered no to having dual citizenship. You did it yourself. Tinubu, you did it yourself. You did it with your sound mind. You did it yourself. You were not under pressure. You were not compared. You were nothing. You did it yourself. You filled the form. So what exactly is going on now? What exactly is going on? The same result you have given to INEC that shows you graduated with the first class with honors, you were well celebrated in school, you are an exceptional student, cannot be made known to. I find it hard to understand it. And please, I will sincerely need clarity if you have, so that we can be on the same page. Because right now, I'm trying to understand Tinubu with his resistance saying no, they should not release the results. By the way, the result actually means nothing to us. But your action now is making it look like there's more to it. Oh yes, sweetheart. Your action is making it look like there is more to it, that there is something shady. And when something is shady, if people get curious, they want to know what's happening in those regards, in those lights. Because even with a child, leave us a comment. God bless. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.